Paramount Pictures cordially invites you for a weekend getaway at the party to end all parties.
This is the craziest party that could ever be. Turn on the lights, cause I don't want to see.
April Fool. Welcome to my home and lifestyles of the rich and undeserving. Roman.
Join 8 privileged guests who are just dying to have fun.
Wow, what is this? The bridal suite? You like it?
The ladies,
I find a use for it.
the gentlemen,
We did on the first date.
the young,
Well, basically, I possess an essential lack of seriousness.
and the restless.
You are such a jerk.
Everyone is having such a good time. It's scary.
Something wrong?
You dead. Radio is blasting. Someone's knocking at the door. I'm looking at my she passed her. Mickey! I'll never see you more. Look at what it is. I don't want to see it.
April Fool's Day. Get ready to party till you drop.
Hey, what is up? What is going on, guys? My toes finally stopped hurting. So I think I'm here. What is going on, man?
What's going on, everybody? Great to be here.
Like how long I was like, yeah, I might make it in time this time. Whap! Right on the biggest. The sling is like that big, dude. Solid wood. So I agree, it might be broken. Isn't that nice? Hey, what's going on?
I don't think it's broken, but it's all good. You know,
they are. They're my toes.
the unofficial hardcore champion. So you should be fine. Like New Jack, probably go toe to toe with him.
I'll just tape them up and get going, man. Yeah, I'll tape them to the ones that aren't broken. Yeah, I'll stomp some ass with them. How about that?
I feel it. I've had issues like that too with my crow's feet, as I call them.
Yeah, the corns are killing me. Hey, May, what's going on? Congratulations to May Ann. She passed the 1,000 today.
1K. Great job, sweetheart. You keep on doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do. I tell that to everybody. You know, I used to be kind of jealous and stupid, but just do what you do. And yeah, people will watch it and have fun with it, and they appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, welcome. Ninja, what's going on? Yeah, man. I'm joined
What's up,
today, of
Jason?
course, again by my son, Drake Loves Movies, and of course, Chris C, formerly the slasher dude, now the film nerd.
Always
Yeah,
a slasher fan, but yeah, as you see new Avatar stuff like that too. This was done through the YouTube AI. It
oh,
just popped up, and I'm like, holy shit, that looks like me. And yeah, that's my mindset. So what you see in the picture is what you get.
yeah, man. Before I get into this, April Fool's Day, you said you seen it back in the day, about 20 years ago. I see this thing at the theater in 1986 on this 13, and you should have
Yeah,
heard. Yeah, but you should have heard the reception to the twist ending. Uh, People were not happy back then, but since then they've kind of grown a little bit on it. You know what I mean? Time heals all wounds, right?
it's almost a spoof when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think about it. Very, very everything's everybody says like stuff like this pre-scream. I mean, Slaughter High pre-scream, or yeah,
right.
pre-scream. Flipping Return to Horror High, which I highly recommend.
Yeah, yeah.
Highly recommend. We need a better release of that. Is definitely pre-scream. This one's definitely pre-scream. I was the same way. I had this on VHS. I haven't seen this in a good 20 something years. Not since I was a youngin. They showed this on TV. I remember getting the VHS of it. I regret not having that still, but yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it was. This was at a time. '86 was at a weird time for slashers, especially back then, man.
Yeah.
You were coming out of some of the best ones, going into a very strange point at this time, and this is one that kind of ushered in that strange point. But like I said,
Tropey, as I call it,
yeah,
tropey comedy. You can thank Wes Craven for that, but you saw it in films like, and I love Jason Lives. It's a fun Friday the 13th, but the writing was on the wall there. You know, times change, rules change, right? You know, the cinema people changed their rules and stuff. You couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. You saw no nudity whatsoever. So,
well, they switched from trying to be scary to try to be gory, and then they just kind of accepted the fact that they were fun if you do them right, and
right.
so you just enjoy them for what they are in the fun. And this is one that definitely fits in that category. Drake, son of mine, what I mean, I know you've always thought Fool's Day was all right. What's your thoughts on it?
It's grown on me. It's been probably a couple years since I've seen it because of circumstances, but
It's got any
um,
steel. Can't go wrong
it
there.
does.
Yes, my favorite final girl, period.
Mine too. Mine too. Mine too. Mine too.
Is this
Um,
the only one that she's done? Y'all guys got to give me a history lesson. I remember, of course, from part two. That's why she's my all-time favorite favorite final girl. Nobody touches her, in my opinion. What else has
Right.
she been in other than these two films?
Well, she did a lot of different series and stuff like that. She was in a couple of films, not a lot of films because she was going to keep doing these, but you know, as I don't know, maybe not everybody knows, but if she did Friday 13 Part Two, and then she was going to do Friday 13 Part Three,
Oh my
but her
goodness!
her agent said, you know, they had a story written out and everything. Told her
Yeah.
no, don't get stuck in that. You got this huge career ahead of you. Start shooting more A-lister films. She listened to him. She wished she hadn't. So when this one came along in 86, 85, 86, she decided to try to step back into it and try to pick up her Flannel Girl fame where it left off. Unfortunately, like I said, it was going through a different time and there's wasn't as many opportunities. So she ended up doing a lot of series, stuff like that, and went through and became a psychologist. And that's what she does now, man. She goes conventions,
Oh, I could see her
psychologist.
actually doing that in a horror film. That's the funny part. It's her and the chick that played Chris in Friday the 13th Part 3.
Yeah,
That's the most prettiest final girl I've ever seen. My goodness, I know she's in Sweet 16. That's one I haven't seen yet.
yeah, yeah. But let me see what I was going to say. It also has a couple of people from just one of the guys from back in the '85. It has the
Yeah, I
couple that
recognize
become a
them.
couple. Yeah, yeah, they become a couple in just one of the guys, and they are a couple in this one. It's a really cute little blonde chick. Yeah, I don't remember what her name is right now. I don't write that stuff down. I keep up with it like I used to, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what I do, I just forget anyway. You know what I mean? It's like I'm forgetting shit now. I'm not learning it.
Right.
Yeah, no nudity. There's no nudity, but these two are going at it in a very interesting way at one point in the film, where it makes you wonder exactly how they're getting anything done.
It's
You'll see
almost
them.
like Clue, the
Yes,
way
yes,
they do everything, or what is it, 10 Little Indians or whatever it is, you know,
right, right.
stuff like that. Harkens
Yeah,
back to those days.
yeah. It's and it also has Deborah Foreman, which we know her from Valley Girl, My Chauffeur. You know what I mean? Um, she had a time where she was pretty popular. But yeah, here was a cover to it. With from the Screen Factory. Of course, you got your original artwork right here.
That is worth bank because Kino Lorber is picking up their titles, and they just released that. That'll be a far future release, and yeah, The Brood. That might be my favorite Cronenberg. Like
Yeah,
it's like a paranormal slasher a bit. Yeah, Scanners, Michael Ironside, Canadians.
yes. I just want to let them real quick. Let me hold on. I had a huge crush on Deborah Foreman. Did you?
Yeah, Deborah Foreman. Thank you, Jason. Yeah,
Awesome.
definitely.
Spoiler free for me, gentlemen. Oh, it's your first time watch. Okay. Well,
Like I said, it's been a
I
long
won't bring
time. I
anything.
do kind of remember the ending, but yeah, it's been a long time. But
Yeah.
very, like says, this is released by Paramount. I'm like, damn, what a
Yeah.
Paramount defined
Which
the
is
'80s
weird.
for slashers in general. They just did. My Bloody
We showed you.
Valentine, Friday 13th, and this that was released in '86, which is crazy considering Steel is in here. So
She must have been under contract or something, or maybe she got
yeah,
back on contract. Because like I said, they wanted her to do part 3, which tells me they must have still had her on contract to even consider that. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm not sure. I mean, I'll check into it and make sure about all of it. But yeah,
this is
definitely
a
keep the
call out
spoiler
to
free.
Paramount. They're starting to do it. They're starting to do better. They just don't release 4Ks. Just do it. Release a studio release 4K of this and do the rest of the Friday 13th. I know they're thinking about it. I think it's a pipe dream that they will release the rest of Friday 13th, but we'll see.
All right. But let me see. It is a look movie. I don't know about anywhere else. I put the link for that. So if you find anywhere else,
Paramount Plus is another one.
Okay. So obviously May has access to it. So that's cool. And I will get it rolling here in about 10 seconds if you guys are ready.
Yep.
All right. Let's do that silent 5 and out loud 5, and we'll get it rolling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good little young cast, though. Cast I expected to see a lot more. If there had been a lot more of these kind of films that actually struck at that time, I think you would have seen a lot more of them.
Yeah, definitely.
But unfortunately,
I always love the classic logo. It just works, Then you saw it started to evolve past that. So
well, this was what the point where Paramount and Universal and 20th Century Fox and all them, their logos started looking dirty, and they gave it a dirtier look so they look old. You know what I mean? It kind of a stylish thing.
Grindhouse like.
Yeah. It like you remember the Universal sign? It looked dirty, like it had been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when the 2000s came in, they brightened it up and made it new again.
That's funny because it was. I may be thinking wrong. The Last Temptation of Christ was released by Paramount. It was going to be released under Universal, one of those companies. It cost too much money for them. That's directed by Martin Scorsese. I love that film with William Dafoe. And then Paramount picked it up. I have to look at that release. Criterion released it.
Screen's fucked up, man. I can't get my shit to roll up and down. Damn, it's so annoying. I'll just use the phone to talk and check things out. So let's see, on Paramount Plus. Okay, very cool. Had a huge crush on Deborah Foreman. Yeah, the first thing I ever seen her in was Valley Girl, which is a very entertaining show. And then you got My Chauffeur, which is it's still on.
There's Amy Steele right there. A little bit older, but still hot as hell.
She looks the same as she did in '81 to me.
Of course, yeah. A lot of those lovely, beautiful ladies don't change.
No, I totally agree with Ninja. How dare they? Yeah.
Yeah, how dare they do that? Well, rules change. Like I said, it's like The whole thing with Hooters going bankrupt and stuff like that, the owner sees the writing on the wall. He has to change things. I mean, you got to do it.
Might
Not like
that's
it
what I'm
used to
saying,
be.
you know what I mean? Might just have to make it more of a bar and grill,
Yeah, bar and grill. Yep.
and just let the tits hang out. You know, let them
Yeah.
bring your prime rib to you with the titties hanging. Hell yeah, man! I'll be munching out Virgo. It's very good. You got something? I prefer to not have you as my waitress. I want her. Nothing against you, honey.
I know Miss Amy is up. I am a
Oh, dude,
fan.
say my name.
Shout out to all the fine ass redheads out there. I'm a fan of redheads and brunettes and all that stuff too. Blonde, I think, is a little bit overrated. I'll admit that. But Miss Amy still, yeah. I mean, that'd be the future ex-wife right there.
I've never been I've never been like that on color of hair. To me, each color of hair on a woman has its own quality, special quality to it. So I don't care. You know, I've never really had much of a preference because they're all good to me, man.
Yeah, I'm weird like that. Like Barbara Bach in The Unseen. You know, you got you got that hair.
You know, now I am a big fan of the ash colored hair, the white, the silvery color hair. I think that's badass, man. I love that color. You know, newer thing where it's almost white. It's fucking
I
awesome.
love the intro here. This is a trip. There is a remake of this too. It's on Tubi. I haven't watched it yet. If anybody in chat knows if it's any good, let me know.
It's not.
Thank you.
It's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
that's the one I almost
Oh, the
clicked
girl
on
has
a lot.
hazel eyes like I do. That's a trip. Just showing the eyes and stuff like that. That's hazel. It's kind of like a greenish kind of looking color. That's hazel. That's straight up hazel.
Right. What
Yeah,
did you say, Drake?
oh yeah, I almost clicked on the new one by accident, and then I went and had to go borrow the DVD for my mom. Actually,
Nice. You can get the
because I
DVD
don't
cheap
own
on Amazon. It's still available. DVDs still matter, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna state that.
Yeah, it's a slasher double feature with My Bloody Valentine on it.
I remember that one.
Yeah, Jason
Yeah.
has that one. No, he has the one with Happy Birthday to Me. Never mind.
That's no one I've never done
Um,
before.
That's a
no,
good one. That would match with this. That would actually match with this. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
but no, on the whole hair thing, I like pitch black or brunette.
True.
Bit-
Like I just
bit
watched.
black?
I just watched the Strange Vice of Mrs. Worth with Edwidge Finish. Dude, I liked her with long hair. My God, she's probably at her best in that film.
I know you probably said pitch black, but it sounded like you said bitch black. Bitch black hair. I would love to see that. Film.
Bitch Black, yeah.
I color my
Crystal
hair is
Gale.
bitch
You
black.
don't know. Oh, that's a
Like, oh,
great
shit.
flipping Jack in a Box.
Not bitch black. I don't even
Yeah,
want to see bitch
also
black.
also with like highlights and shit, like pink, red, blue, purple.
Yeah. I kind of like that.
Has somebody-
It seems to be a newer kind of thing, that silver colored hair.
That's
You
what I was
know?
talking about.
silver.
Yeah.
I think that color is sexy as hell.
It is pretty damn nice.
It's got something, yeah. Look at all these ages. Look at that, man. You got like a Volkswagen Rabbit here, or
Yeah.
whatever, whichever animal that Volkswagen is.
Like Mimsy Farmer had that type of hair.
Oh,
Like
damn.
she had that type of silver type hair, to tell you the truth.
I really love Cindy Lauper's hair.
That's a good one, right? Yeah.
Oh, I love Cindy.
She's cute. She's cute. Yeah.
Oh,
She is freaking adorable.
She looks just dirty enough, you know.
Yeah, she looks like she could be girly girl, but she also looks like she could be a bunch of fun too.
Like sweaty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, after seeing her in Tremors, and she's a great singer, flipping Reba McEntire, my God. I mean, my dad had a crush on her. Phew.
She just looks
It's
pleasant,
brutal.
you know. Reba McEntire does. She just looks pleasant, you know. Just when she's a very warm smile. Reba does. Something about her is really
She
friendly,
does.
you know. Friendly.
She's a good actress. She's a good actress.
She's multi-talented, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was a real big Loretta
Ever
Lynn
watched
fan.
the Reba show? It's one of the last episodes. She sings a song to a baby. Dude, it'll make you cry. It's
Yeah.
really good. They sung one of her songs at my dad's funeral.
Now, a lot of these cats
Yeah,
I don't know, but he's like him and her, and then Deborah Foreman, and then
One of the
the
dudes I recognize.
Steel. Yeah, this grouchy fucker. Excuse me, sir, or silly for
Yeah, she looks a little older.
I don't get
And
paid
this is only
overtime.
by 3 years, but
This
I
dude
think the
fucking
small amount of
dick.
age looks good.
like this guy hopping out of the car I recognize.
He's like
The
Kevin
plaid.
Bacon. He's like Kevin
Yeah.
Bacon B. You know what I mean? B version. Oh, here comes the fucking dork with the bag. God. Wait for me,
The
guys.
dude in the white shirt I really recognize. He looks really familiar, but he's very young here. Like maybe from Back to the Future or something like that, but I can't pinpoint it.
He's like Stu Macher before there was a Stu Macher.
Damn. Yeah.
That's his personality too. When I first seen Scream, that's the first thing I thought of with the Stu character. It was I thought of this guy right here. You'll see what I mean as it goes.
By the way, also watched yesterday 10 to Midnight. Charles Bronson, Kelly Preston, under a different name. Kelly Preston. I was like looking at her. That ending scene is a trip.
Good show, man. Good show.
Dude, it's great. I mean, it's slow a little bit, but boy, it picks up. No wonder it's a video nasty. Holy shit.
Yeah. That was loosely based on the Richard Speck movie.
Straight up Volkswagen Beetle, Ted Bundy, dude. Except the dude's naked. Yeah, whoa, what's this? Yeah, the good old Giallo switchblade there.
Wait, I love Switchblade. I had quite
The chicken,
collection
like the
of them
blue and
before.
stuff, I recognize. The blue and the white there, the jean jacket.
I noticed that. She just nicely reached over and took his hand off her knee. She was like,
And he zips up his pants, dumbass.
What the fuck?
Fly was open.
Yeah, oh, no wonder. Yeah, something was going on there before he got there. Yeah, and she's well aware.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, yeah, he couldn't reach for it. Dude, guys have nothing better to do.
Don't show up here with your pants and zips on like a lobster motherfucker and try to be all nice with me.
Yeah, she's gonna take a swim. This is where the movie fucks with you a little bit, messes around with you a little bit.
Well, yeah. It's a good one. It's like it's hard for me to remember that, but I to not spoil because I just like to talk a lot. But just like May said, please note so when somebody tells me like I can remember. Otherwise, I will just fucking battle it.
Yeah. It's like Camp Crystal Lake here. There are no lake boat going to a spot.
But I love showing someone a film for the first time so much that you know what I mean. I fucking love to do it, man. I love to break film virginities.
I said something about not liking blondes, but this short-haired blonde's great.
The one with absolutely no bosom. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I can live with it.
Well, yeah, because she's good and cute. I'm just stating the fact that the poor girl.
Yeah, it's alright.
She's cute as hell and just zero bosom.
Oh yeah.
Like, damn it! What's the problem?
It's like why?
I think it's a natural quality of Amy Steele's how she just comes off like that nice chick, like that down to earth chick that will climb the tree. You know what I mean with you? You know what I mean? She don't try to come prissy looking. She'll try to come along better than anybody. She just, you know what I mean? She just comes along and she just comes off like a real person. I really love that about her act.
Yeah.
That's why she's my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
And she only did like a couple, and she's still my all-time favorite.
Right.
Sometimes they just do like films like this because really it's hard to direct a horror film. It's extremely hard, whatever genre you want to get into. And You just get these people in here, and that's really where they start. Really. I mean, that's the truth. A lot of these actors and actresses start here. They do great, and then they just go on, kind of do other stuff.
Yeah, that's the smart thing they did for like Return of the Living Dead. A couple weeks before the film started, they all got together and started hanging out together and got to know each other. So that way, when they started shooting, they already felt comfortable like they knew each other. That's smart, real smart.
Yeah.
It's a lost
did-
art that a lot of movies don't do now.
And they did that on their own dime. You know what I mean? They wouldn't get paid for that, but putting on a good, convincing performance was important to them. So
Very true. And hand it to quite a few of them, like Linnea Quigley. My goodness, what can you say? I mean, it's not easy going full frontal on anything. Straight up, you know.
Right.
I mean, Savage Streets, Return of the Living Dead, and she was a body double in Fatal Games. If y'all didn't know, there's a scene in there where it's her body and not the actress's. So you know, she says, "Yeah, I'll do it. Why not?" You know, the other actress doesn't want to do that. Hell, cool. Why not? It's always good to kind of seeing Miss Linnea do her thing. You know what I mean?
You know, and what's weird about her is as much as many of those as she did, she was not somebody that was real forward. She was not a real forward chick at all. She was actually a little bit bashful, a little bit shy.
Oh, she does that perfectly in Savage Street. Dude, she was meant for that part, if that's the case.
You know, so that surprises a lot of people, but she's actually sweet and quiet, and you know what I mean. She's not what you think she's going to be. I'm going to meet her like April 17th, 19th, up in Michigan here in a couple weeks.
Oh, you suck.
So I got to finish getting my car fixed tomorrow.
That's very cool. Yeah, that'd be a bucket list. Not just really gotten into like just doing this on this channel for genre and stuff like that. I've been to cons, but not like any cons where you see these people there. There's probably going to be a line for her because she's sponsoring. She's doing a new Return of the Living Dead film. It's called Her Character.
Yeah. Trash is
Yeah, Trash.
Trash is something I can't remember exactly what it's called. They're making two different.
Like I said, she's done other things, and she's she's a scream queen, really. Might as well call her that.
A lot. She's doing like 100 of them fucking things, man.
Somebody should do a doc on Scream Queens. I'm serious. And get them all if they can and talk to them and stuff like that and include her. That'd be great. I'm serious.
They've done a couple of those like that, but they can never get, you know what I mean? It's either about the B-rated ones or it's about a specific one, or you know what I mean? It's never everybody.
That's good. That's when the dude gets hit by like the two, like the boat and the wood and stuff like that too. Pretty good stuff.
How you doing, Nanette?
Hey, Nanette.
They ain't even got there yet, and they already got to do fucking face smear all over the place. It's like,
Who did the practical effects for this?
I'm not sure. Let me see.
Not like there's a lot that I remember, but
I did not investigate at all. I just said, let's do this.
Me neither. Like I said, it's been.
I haven't been doing that much lately. I haven't been checking into them a whole lot lately. I've been kicking back, watching them, just hanging in. Minimizing things, making things simpler. I used to study so hard on the shit, like I hardly even, enjoy doing it,
Right. What this film kind of a little bit reminds me of is We'll Never Get It, Body Count from Mr. Diodato.
This is awkward, these three sitting in here.
Yeah.
Now that dude there in the passenger seat, that is Tatum O'Neal's brother. That's Ryan O'Neal's son.
Oh.
Yes. That's her little brother.
A nice house here with ivy growing out from the doors and stuff like that. That's a nice place.
Those places it has that potpourri smell, and you got to take your shoes off where you go in. Take off your shoes. It's like, oh man, I'm wearing my bad socks.
Japanese style. Don't want to stain the wood or carpet. Yeah, her I really recognize. She's just been in a lot of films. It's like
Hmm.
this is definitely, like I said, it was a different time. I love
And
films like this. It's definitely heavily nostalgia. This is heavily 80s, dude. With the sweaters and shit, the
oh yeah,
hair,
oh yeah.
dude. This is during my half brother's time. I'm a 90s teenager. I was an 80s kid, but the
He just walked right up and
cut off
stood like
like
another couch, man.
cut
I
off
mean,
shirts
stood.
and all this other stuff that the dudes used to wear, the jocks.
Yeah, the polos
Show
and
their abs
the
and shit
vests.
like that. My half brother used to do that shit.
Yeah, this this is obviously a group of yuppie types.
Yeah,
Those
yuppies.
is what they call them back
Cool
then.
dude with the Billy Idol type hair and the glasses.
He's the edgy one, yeah.
Yeah, the edgy one with the camera too.
Yeah. Hey, Rusty, what's going
Hey,
on?
Rusty.
Dominic St.
I
Clair,
was,
how you doing, Dominic? Okay, what's going on?
oh yeah, I think I
It's
found my
definitely a
favorite.
comfort film. I have to admit, man. You do
Slasher
a lot of
Fred, Slasher
these
Fred,
like
what's going on?
hardcore like mean films, as I call them. Like there's mean slashers. There's mean ones, and you get this. It's a kind of like a palate cleanser. What's up,
Eh,
Slasher
that,
Fred?
that's not that much of a hot take, man. There's a lot of people who don't like April Fool's Day, but don't we got a couple people in here that hasn't seen it before, so don't say why you don't, because I'm sure it's the same reason a few people
And
don't.
look at that microwave. Holy shit. Look at the dials on that bad boy. Oh, she almost looks like the
She's
chick
fucking
that was
cute as
on
fuck.
90210. That might be her, the way she looks, but I'm really dating myself with that shit.
She's fucking cute as fuck.
She
Yeah.
is.
She's on the adorable side of cute, you know.
All the bracelets on her and shit like that. The ladies like to do that
Yeah,
now. A lot of rings and bracelets and shit.
like like it's cute enough to be like, I don't even notice that you got a completely flat chest. It's okay as long as your nipples
I
are
don't
cute.
know. I don't know. My favorite one's probably the new one they introduced with the freaking sweater.
Hey, what's up, Synth
Looks like,
Side? Oh, always cool to see you, brother. Very cool to see you in here.
oh yeah, she looks like she has problems.
Yeah, and then I'm sure it's the same reason that quite a few others don't. But it's actually grown a lot. This is one of those ones, kind of like Halloween 3 and Exorcist 3 and shit, that over the years has become, people like it a lot more than what they used to.
Exorcist
And
3 is a masterpiece. Dude,
this dude got
it
Lego
was
hair.
fucking great. Yeah.
Dude looked like he just took a piece off and just stuck it back on.
Some of these
Oh,
people I
what hair
cannot
do
handle.
I wear today?
Like
I
this
think the
stuffy.
director of oh yeah, Bodies probably looked at this film because it kind of has similarities to that film. A
That
lot of people
explains
don't
why
like
I haven't seen it.
Bodies. I don't mind it.
I
I
haven't
like the
seen
ending
it.
for it. I thought the ending is quite funny, but
So it begins with a hand and like the root house. Yeah, yeah. This is yeah. The I had a black and white version of the trailer right before Fred.
it does. Yeah. Keith showed the trailer Slasher Fred. It's like an invitation to this place. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Synth is oh yeah, there's the A. Synth, what's going on? I did not see. Yeah. If you look at him real close, you can see the Ryan O'Neal in him.
Screamer Master is a good transfer. Yeah, because I know Kino just recently released this. It's probably the same transfer. Now Kino does good with their stuff. They just give you shit for special features. So if anything, that's going to be ported over. I doubt it. So like I say, Kino does good with their transfers, but yeah, they give you shit for special features for some of their stuff.
Yeah. Scream Factory was like that to begin with. Like shit like Terror Train. They ain't shit but a trailer and a commentary or something.
We need a
it's on
re-release of Terror Train. That's a very good New Year's Eve slasher. Like, it's
That's
very
what
good. I do
that's
love
what I
New
did.
Year's Evil. New Year's Evil is flipping terrific, but
I did Terror Train instead of New Year's Evil. I've never done New Year's Evil. I'm not big on it. I mean, it's all right, but I much prefer Terror Train.
the net with bodies. It's a lot of people don't like it because it's very Gen Z like. Pete Davidson is in it, and I fucking hate that motherfucker. But I mean, the ending is comedic, and there's actually a few actors and actresses I like in there, but the ending kind of puts it up like a little bit, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. That's from A24.
Yeah, I've not seen Buddies yet. That's one of the rare A24s from that time period that I haven't seen yet.
It's very modern.
I didn't hear a lot of good things about it.
Yeah, it's very modern. Her last name is Bartolova, I think. That's in it. It kind of takes you for a loop a little bit, so that's why I liked it.
I forgot about these dolls. No wonder that's on the Screen Factory commissioned artwork.
Yeah,
See,
it's kind of like the introduction to the film called Scream, not the Scream that you're all thinking of, but another one called Scream. They show a bunch of dolls like on a dresser or whatever like that. That's a
yeah,
weird one.
you'll see little things about this guy that'll definitely put you in the Stu Macher type of brain, mind frame.
Yeah,
This guy right here, he just comes off like him, man. Just not as good,
yeah, yeah. Rob.
Who the hell is the chick at the end of the table?
Yeah, she looks very familiar too. Like I say, a lot of them do.
Yeah, stuffy looking chick.
The one that invited him.
Oh, that's Deborah Foreman. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
her name's Muffy.
Muffy. Yeah, the one you saw as a child during the birthday party.
Yep.
The jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, you get the idea. She's definitely mental.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great poster for this, though. I love the noose for the braids in the back of the hair. That's fucking badass. It doesn't match the character, but
Yeah, I have got that Kino 4K of Cujo Rusty, but I haven't messed with it because I have that really kick-ass Eureka version of Cujo. I haven't bothered with it.
that was my release for 2023. That was my release for 2023. I love fucking Cujo. That was a good release. That's a good transfer from Kino, but I love that film. That's my favorite Stephen King film. I love Cujo. Yeah, it's a great film. Better than the book. I haven't read the book. I've read some of it, but I know the differences. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was young Nicolas Cage, Rusty, in Valley Girl. Young. It's but yeah, this stuffy chick here. It's like you wonder why she's her and that stuffy looking dude, the other stuffy looking dude, the one that looks really preppified, that doesn't say anything to anybody hardly. He just kind of walks around. The one that carried the bags.
yeah, like I said, this has a whodunit feel to it. It really does. That's what I like about films kind of like this.
Yeah. The kill,
Where,
the
like I
kills are
said, it's
good.
kind of like a palate cleanser where it kind of changes the thing. And those slip-in glasses, that's really funny.
Yeah, the kills are good too, man. It's got good kills and shit. It's got good.
No, it's
like you said,
creative. Yeah.
the makeup's good.
Is during that time of films like this, Return to Horror High, like films like that where the kills are creative, and then it kind of gives you a WTF moment like that where it's like you feel kind of dumb and you want to kick the director's ass for doing it.
Do you think this group comes off like they actually knew each other? I mean, do you think they come off like
I think they're trying to set each other up, really. When really looking at it now, the way they're acting towards each other, they're like, yeah.
Like well, you get the feeling like they were super competitive in college.
Oh god, yeah. Dude smoking the cigar. The fuck.
That's the guy I was talking about, the one that carried the bags. He just doesn't fit, man. And the one chick didn't know the rest of them. The one real stuffy looking chick, she didn't even know the rest of them. She like knows Muffy or something, but not the others. She's kind of apologizing for fucking this dude. Like I used to see him, but I'm sorry I was fucking him, but I know the sex scene between her and the spiked haired dude. It's hilarious. You're going, what? How in the hell? Why would you want to go through that much trouble? There's a much better way to do that. They've obviously been having sex way too much. If they got to get that creative already. It's hilarious. You can't see how it could possibly be comfortable. King book to stand. Films will you stand and Salem slot. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yeah, the stand. My life for you.
Got these dudes.
He laid down and pull him all close and shit. Obviously good friends. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Anytime you can do that with another man, you're obviously good friends.
Yeah.
You don't do that with just a dude you're just kind of cool with, you know? You might get slapped around.
Right.
This guy, yeah. His cigar. He basically gets in the room to smoke the cigar, you know? Like you can't smell a cigar all the way across the fucking house. Who's smoking a cigar in my house?
For real. Thank.
He's seen all these clips of this newspaper and shit. Thinking, why are these just here for me to come through? Lots of rooms in this place. Ooh. Oh, I blew. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. The trick cigar. She just had all this shit set up for all these people. You know what I mean? She sets up the faucet, everything. Sets up the needles and shit so you think she's a heroin addict. Look how concerned he is. Like she would just leave that shit there, you know? Yeah. I love the subtle way they made that white. They had her get that white fucking shirt wet.
Yeah.
That was subtle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
wanted nipples. Like, come on, guys, come on, director. That was not. Whoa! Who's that a painting of? Look at them both standing there looking at this thing. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Kitty.
I wonder how long they've been standing there looking at that thing. Look at them.
Probably for probably good 10 minutes.
Because it started with them already looking at it. So they're like,
Yeah, but like, I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, this is a little, yeah, this is kind of a foreshadowing. This is something you don't know about this chick. She's already stuffy as fuck, man. Now you're gonna fuck with her? She's one of them chicks that's got 2 or 3 victims from high school. You know what I mean? They still can't walk. I already fused the new stand. Haven't seen it, Rusty. I never even cared to check it out. I like the original one. There's no reason. Some things I just don't even bother watching a remake of.
Right.
That's grab. Rebuke its existence. still bake my own bread. See, she's very tomboyish, but those blue underwears are still cute.
Yeah.
You know, Amy Steele was never a real hottie, but something about her is just, she's just cute enough. You will do, yes. She looks like she could be an asshole too, though, don't she? Like I look at her face right there. It's like,
Yeah.
Boy, looks kind of awkward here too. Him and his tidy whities, and they're like having a moment here.
Whitey, yes. Well, he showed up with his zipper open, and he was with that other dude.
He a big dude too.
So she's wondering what the fuck is going on. Why are you fucking friend? You know, when you show up from a long ride, your pants are unzipped and shit, and you took this long ride with a buddy. Your girl's gonna wonder what's up.
For real. Is there something you should tell me?
Friendly,
something I should do?
Again,
man, dude.
Again, gentlemen. You know, you gotta do it. I've been a nerd all my life, dude. It is not easy, man. You gotta work for it, man.
like this guy comes off like he wants to be. Now, this is the difference between the 80s and 70s and 80s, and like from the 90s on. A dude that even thinks he's the least bit cool wouldn't have been in these Fruit of the Looms.
Always.
From the 90s on.
I wear boxer briefs, ladies. I'm just going to state that for the fact. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah. It's just not fair to the boys to do that, you know?
No.
Came all smashed up in there. It's like, dude.
All natural.
Make sure you wear that good cologne too, my friend. That's all you got to do.
Shit, back then he's probably wearing Stetson or Brute.
How much you want to bet she's aggressive? And I'm all good with that. You can be aggressive as much as you want.
Not that I'm making fun of guys who wear the cheaper cologne, but I have always went much higher on the plane than the Brute or the Stetson.
Yes. Anchor blue right here. That's all I'm saying. Anchor blue right here, and I used what is it? Some stuff for the first time. It's strong for the first time. Speed stick. That's what it is. That shit's strong, man.
I always went with Polo Green and Jacquard Noir.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer dying.
Jacquard Noir. He's a toilette.
I'll say this: my favorite Val Kilmer role has to be Doc Holliday in Tombstone. Like, he's damn good in that. And Jim Morrison, I liked him as Jim Morrison.
He's in bad shape. He's in bad.
What
bad
the?
Well, hello.
That was interesting.
He's like, okay, that's all good. That's where the comedy comes in.
She's got him in an MMA. See, she's got him in an MMA move, the feet are locked and everything.
That's why I kind of like this, where it's kind of funny like that, because you know that kind of stuff won't happen. It's like Jason Lives and stuff like that. The chick in the dude in the van, you know.
The second. Wait a minute. Who passed?
Not one of you guys. And boy, he's pretty athletic there and stuff like that, dude. That's almost like a wrestling move, the way he went down on that chair and stuff like that too. You saw him like his neck kind of bend a little bit.
I did not know that Bob Kilmer had passed. Wow, I knew he was real sick, and because last time I seen him, he had a trach.
He's not. He hasn't passed just yet, but he's like really sick.
No, it said he died today.
Holy shit!
Damn. Bummer.
Well, what Google says, yeah, rest in peace. There, you know, as long as
I knew he didn't live long.
It's kind of a cryptic month. Was it Marvin Gaye? What is it? He died tomorrow. His dad killed him.
Yes.
That ruthless son of a bitch only got 6 years.
Yeah.
I look at it like this. They're in a better place too. A lot of them were in a better place. Like Gene Hackman, he was like, what, in his 90s? So, I mean, you know, it was a better place.
Yeah, he was like 95, 96.
Shit, if I can live to be that, I'd be happy. You know what I mean? So, you know.
I don't want to be 95 years old, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these, and stuff like that too. I know Val was battling like a lot of stuff.
He been sick for a long time.
Yeah, I've been sick for a long time. So as long as he's with peace, that's what matters.
Fred, I did
Identity? I've heard of that film. Okay, yeah, that's the one that's done in like the motel, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray Liotta. Yeah, that's a great film.
Yep.
This is a good scene right here. I do remember this. This is a trip. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the cat. He just like tosses it to the ground.
That was very tropey back in all the 80s. You always had to have the cat.
That's the one thing about you guys. Yep, there he goes.
You always wonder why that cat's so fucking bad.
Oh, that definitely has a Friday the 13th feel to it. That's what I like about that. And like the clock and shit like that. I always like that. Yeah. Yeah, I bit the bullet, unfortunately. Vinegar Syndrome had their April 1st releases, one of those being Murder Rock by the late, great Lucio Fulci. That was a must pre-order for me.
What else are they releasing?
The Nesting, Drop Zone with Wesley Snipes, and a few others.
That's very cool. Like you hanging out the window.
But that's not how you're supposed to use that. You're not supposed to just let it just swing back open, I guess.
That dude can't bend that, man.
Well, it's a tropey. It's a tropey dildo type of a thing, like during this time.
Yeah, that thing kicks his ass. Every time he touched it and tried to flex that, he'd go flying.
Yeah, her hair's all frizzed up and all this shit. Hey, morning.
Immediately the next day, she's completely fucking weird, man.
What's up with those pants?
These long sleeve shirt and his shorts.
Are those like the heart shorts? I remember this scene. What is it? One of these guys goes off in a second. Where this is one of the rules in a slasher film that shows how much I've deep dived into this genre. It'll come up here in a minute.
I love the plaid shorts.
I like those pants that he's wearing.
Oh, the pajama pants, yeah. That fucking is more pajamas.
It's like baggy pants back in the day. Oh, I'm dating myself.
Parachute
What's she reading? Look at that hardback. There's a couple there.
I still run around with my pajama pants on, man, all the time. I don't bother worrying about it. I swear my Dawn of the Dead or Chainsaw Massacre pajamas or Halloween or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck all the jeans and shit. Too old to be comfortable in jeans.
Never too old. No, I'm a jeans wearing person. I'll wear those suckers out till I die.
I was until I started wearing the pajamas more, and I think this is much better. Everything.
It's true.
I don't know. I want to order me
about to be happy. Everything could just, be at peace.
I'm gonna start running around in a kilt.
But kilt.
That's a man right there. Yep. Roddy Piper, man. Going around with a kilt. They're all good with that shit. Canadian doing that.
Don't even care. And in the town I am, that's going to get some interesting reactions.
I can see you doing that.
I'll be all over Facebook and everything with that.
It seems like he came from a soap opera, this guy. I'm pretty sure that's what he was doing. Lots of them started in soap opera.
Damn it, she'd be a great girlfriend. God damn it. I mean, shit, dude. It's like...
Yeah.
She looks like she'd be the one that could fix your car for you, too. Like, that's what that's about.
Yeah, you talk about taking it to the shop. She's like, nah, don't worry about it. It's cool.
Aww. That's why I'm on my knees and say, marry me, please. I'll have the ring in my hand. Hello.
There's a couple of pictures of her with her daughter. And her daughter looks almost just like her.
Oh. Oh, and she just straight up grabs that sucker. Yeah, she's ready to go.
She let him in there and laid the towel on the floor.
Yeah,
Anytime that
dude.
happens,
No, I told you she was aggressive, dude. She's
oh,
like,
dude,
you better just do it.
that's when you know she's in the mood. When she takes you
Yeah.
by the hand, takes you in someplace, shuts the door, and lays the towel on the floor. It's like, oh, okay.
That's where it
It's like,
happens. Yeah, we go into a secluded spot, and this is a good
Uh-oh.
scene right here. And there it is, right there.
Body reveal. Oh. Well,
That comes out
I
of
got
nowhere.
yeah.
blocked by a corpse.
It's all gray and shit like that. Like,
Well, it was going to be a good day.
oh, look at all the Budweisers, dude. Like, all that straight up 80s, all the Budweiser cans.
That's the cans you pulled the whole tab off, too. You didn't just pop it back, you pulled the whole thing off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Heinz ketchup bottle.
a glass bottle even.
Quick shout out to Heinz mustard. Best mustard in the world.
Oh no, I just go get some off-brand mustard.
Ooh,
Mustard.
nice. Yeah.
Good
Unless
night,
it's brown
man.
mustard.
Have
Spicy
a good
brown
night.
mustard. Yeah.
Thanks for
Grape
stopping by.
upon.
Grape upon, yes. Give me grape upon.
On. No, Heinz mustard is the bomb. And also Heinz pickle ketchup. Pickle season ketchup. That's the same ketchup that they put in the fast food restaurants. I'm not kidding.
Oh, dude, you had Red Gold's sriracha ketchup?
I have not. I've heard about that.
It is good. It is good.
They have shredded Sargento has their shredded cheese and stuff like that. Tapatio shredded cheese, great on tacos.
Nah.
Man, tacos sound good, man.
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday,
I'm all of a sudden very hungry.
aka Terror Tuesday. Thank you for anybody who watched my review of Tentacles by Mr. Giasantis or whatever his name is and stuff like that. That director's a trip.
Mexican feast tomorrow, man. Tacos, burritos, nachos, tostadas. We're having all of them.
Super nachos.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, be sure you make that somewhere around 3. I'll be showing up around 2.
Yeah.
I'm pre-planning my stomach problem.
Well, I put so much shit in my stomach, but I'll be happy. Like Hank Hill says, I'd rather have a burger in my stomach than anything.
Yeah, you gotta eat what you like, man. I mean, I'm gonna live so long that I'm eating, just to stay alive. You know what I mean?
He's emotional, like he's dead and all this other stuff too. They're kind of like all gradual about it. Here we go. Here's the scene right here. That's an aluminum bat, I think. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat what I like. To a point. I'm not gonna try to kill myself.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna eat shit that I like. Fuck the bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, my grandmother was, my mom was adopted, so my grandma Angie, Portuguese, linguiça every other weekend. Man, I love that shit.
Oh, go for like a Sunday dinner or something.
Breakfast.
Oh right.
Like,
yep.
Oh yeah. Linguiça sandwiches are great, but boy, I better be careful with that. This stuff will F up my stomach.
Yeah, I've got a lot of acid reflux issues.
Yes.
I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I've got
just have the Tums handy. Just do that up to a certain point. It's like old school wrestlers. Like, you can only take too many chair shots until you can't remember.
Well, no, I actually take a prescription stomach pill. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It got that bad because the acid reflux got so bad it just damaged my esophagus and my throat. That's part of why I lost my voice and be able to sing and shit.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Look out for the snake. Oh, yeah, that's the scene right here. This is a trip right here. The snake happens to be there. The snake's trying to bite him.
The snake's like, bitch, quit acting like I'll bite you.
Hey, quit tripping down, man.
I told you I'll bite you. Quit tripping. That's
it's like right next to him.
That snake is like, this motherfucker is a dick, man. He's acting like a fool. I'm gonna bite this dude.
Oh, that's very good, and just cuts off to a different scene. This is very good. It makes you think something different.
He's pissing over himself.
Yeah.
He goes from the snake to someone creeping up on him. He's like, look, man, give me a break.
My babysitter's son had one of his snakes, like a king snake. He put like one of those, one of those jars, one of those pickle jars, because it died and stuff like that, and kept it all preserved. They used to do that back in the day. I was like, damn.
Why the hell is this girl crying?
Well, it's just something. It'll develop and explain that.
It's kind of like a giallo. Like I say, every slasher is a product of what giallos were in the 70s. Everything in the 80s, slasher wise, is what took over after giallos like died off. You can say a little bit.
You can say she's got really bad PTSD about something.
Well, she needs a hug.
Yeah, Miss Steele there with like the tie there. I always thought that was sexy.
Not every chick can pull that off, man. Not every chick can.
No, because she comes off very tomboyish. I like that. Yes. I do. Yeah. Farm girl like.
Yeah. She's like she can definitely whoop up. See, she's fucking strange. Is she kidding? I don't know.
Linguiça with lime is amazing there, man. Linguiça sandwiches, man, are the bomb.
I've never had it. What is
it? Well, with the sandwiches and stuff like that, it's just typical with the sandwich wise. There used to be a sandwich shop. I've lived in Livermore all my life, and there used to be a sandwich shop used to do linguiça sandwiches, and anything with a sandwich, it's usually whatever's on there with mustard and onions and pickles and maybe pepperoncinis wise. That would kick my stomach's ass nowadays.
Like I never heard of this, so I didn't know if it was.
Yeah, Portuguese sausage. Yeah. So I live in California, so Hayward, San Leandro, and stuff like that. Silva Factory is around that area. That's where they make linguiça there.
Okay. Oh, all right.
I went to. I'm Catholic, so my church. I went to Knights of Columbus. Soupish. That's a Portuguese dish and stuff like that, like meat and stuff like that. Dude, it's great.
I'm always curious about that kind of shit because you get to be my age and shit. It's like sometimes you just get nothing sounds good anymore. You know what I mean?
It's true. It kicks your ass a bit. Oh yeah, it's like rust in the. This at the scene that there's like rust in the. That's what that is. Rust in the water or something like that. The pipes are bad.
So it's always nice to come across some new ideas of things to eat. We've had this shit. I love to be introduced to some new good shit.
Like sushi.
Oh man, it's just I just I grew up with that down home cooking to the point where I couldn't a lot of people would love.
There's something with me, even though it's a lot of salt salami sandwiches with Tillamook cheddar are great, man. My deli department in my store makes great salami sandwiches. Man. That's
Portuguese sausage.
Yeah, Portuguese sausage. Yep. Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever had Portuguese.
My grandma Angie was heavy Catholic. Like, she had these quarters that she painted red and would put on the windowsills of the house that they lived in. And it was like warding material and stuff like that. So yeah. A little different. Yeah, a little different. Because my mom went to Catholic school. She'd mention it once or twice, like the nuns and stuff like that too. That's all true. Make no mistake, that's all true.
I like Vietnamese spring rolls too.
I
had those
There's,
time at the Cheesecake Factory. The one
yeah.
The one time I went there, I had those and they were damn good.
It's called it's not Chinese. It's lumpia. Lumpia's really good. They're kind of like spring rolls.
Right.
They're very good. Well, one of my clerks in my store, Maravik, she makes them homemade. Very good. Love her, man. They're great stuff.
Yeah. She said, "I'll go down and get the damn thing. Get on the way."
Yeah, going in the flipping well.
But I can handle it. And oh man, it's an old.
Well, there happens to be like a ladder thing there.
It's old. Oh, she's
Yes, there used to be wells in like actual houses across the country too. You know, that was a source of water. How crazy is that?
Right.
Katie.
Oh man. You know,
Well, there he is, just whatever there and stuff like that. That's a good jump scare there, man. Look at that. Yeah, I think sometimes can be pretty bad here. He's like, help, somebody help me, please.
What are you yelling help for? Get her out, dude.
Yeah, get her out of there, you dude. Be a man.
Yeah, send the rest of the rope down. Tell her to tie it around her small ass waist and lift her up. You're strong enough.
I'm a tall, skinny stick figure, man. Oh, look, there's the other one. like I'm a stick figure, and I would carry her out. I'd be like, hell yeah.
There he goes.
Oh, you know, that's like a mannequin or something like that that they showed there. Oh, look at that great old school watch.
Neat.
Come on, do it. Come on, grab it. Come on.
See, here's the problem. One of those already broke. It's old as fuck. Rusty.
Yeah, I couldn't even hold her little ass, you know? And now he's holding on to it with one hand. Man, I just would have sent the rope down after her and told her to tie it around her waist and hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, baby. I got you.
She does a good job of just looking bizarre.
She does.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are all fucking stupid.
She's going like she's a different person.
No, she gives her water and she's like, hell no. I'm not touching that.
This is fresh from the well. Here you go.
This is a lot better. Like I said, this is a second time watch for me. This is a lot better than I remember it. So this is a definite pickup, in my opinion, already.
Yeah, I've always, I mean, it keeps you wondering. It's a good little mystery. You wonder what the fuck's up, why, how. It lets you get to know a little bit of each character.
Yeah, I just love films for this decade too. You just have to. You know, I was a kid during this decade. You know, so it's just really, you know, it's very cool to see these.
Very nostalgic, man.
Oh yeah, nostalgia is a drug. That's for sure.
It controls what we think of as like comfort food. You know what I mean?
It is
comfort films. You know, when you're not feeling good, when you're upset or something, you love nothing more than to watch it.
Yeah, palate cleansers. It's like that with books. Yeah,
that makes you feel good. Yeah, takes you out.
Yeah, or music.
Very true. Very true, Drake. Very true. That's where I always go to. Usually, I always go to music. Yeah, absolutely. Like Drowning Pool Bodies. Yeah, or Sinner. That's the name of the album. Every time.
Oh yeah. I'll put on some Evanescence or some Pantera.
Yeah, she just recently did the theme for a Devil May Cry anime that's on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw that. That was awesome.
She didn't used to have tattoos, did she? She put on some tats there. She always was pretty. I remember when the pandemic happened, she did Cruel Summer from her place and stuff like that. When it started, dude, that'll bring you to tears. It's very good.
Yeah.
Just making sure all those bookings are locked.
Here's Amy still acting like her Friday the 13th self, dude. It's like almost automatic with her.
She's just like, oh, let me investigate her.
She channeled some Jenny and was like, all right, we got to lock these things up and figure some things out.
I swear, dude, put her in the new Scream film. Just do it. Just put her in the new Scream film. I would lose my shit if they put her in there. Yeah, that's where she sees the picture of the twins. Then you kind of know something. This is a trip.
Now she's
this girl came around the corner looking like Kathy Bates and shit.
Yeah, she does look like Kathy Bates. Yeah, she does. That's right. Yeah, thinner version of her.
Mr. Man. Yeah.
Yeah, listen here,
Look,
businessman.
she kind of gulped when she seen her come in and start talking to her. And he still was like,
Yeah, she's like,
"Is something wrong,
she
Muffy?
was like, oh my god.
Is everything okay, Muffy?"
I won't be
What?
ignored, Dan.
She looked at her. She's like, "What are you doing, Muffy? What's the problem?"
Yeah, she looked over at the desk for something heavy just in case.
She's gonna beat her in the head with the paperweight. Bitch,
Oh yeah,
stay
that's
over
what we
there.
need against
Oh,
Muffy
that's
right
right,
there.
Jason. I actually have that album. I have the Limp Bizkit album. I actually do like that album a lot. I do. I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a fun one.
Yeah.
Devil Without a Cause I like. That's Kid Rock's favorite album, in my opinion. That's my favorite album. It has to be. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never huge on Limp Bizkit.
I like some of her stuff.
Nice. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Slayer's South of Heaven. That's my favorite album from them, and that's their most slowest, really. People, you know.
Well, that one and Seasons in the Abyss, they both had the same similar vibe and sound to it. It's when they had slowed down and got more moshy than thrashy.
By the way, people like to bitch and complain about AEW when his name is Vlad. He did an interview with Swerve Strickland. Rick Rubin was there at one of their events. Yeah, if you don't know who Rick Rubin is, look his ass up. I mean, come on.
He pretty much found Run DMC and fucking Beastie Boys and
He's part of Slayer's albums. He's part of South of Heaven. He's a producer.
Yep, he sure was. He's produced like crazy.
Yeah, Beastie Boys' License to Ill, my all-time favorite album. One of my all-time favorite albums. I love License to Ill. Dude, it's so good. It's punk rock.
He also did some Danzig in the mid to late 80s.
Oh, mother.
Oh, on the whole
mother.
Yeah. Man. I fucking love Danzig. He's a dick, but I don't care.
I like that frizzed dirty blonde hair that she has. That really fits her. Stop it, you guys.
I love watching Dancing get knocked out in the back.
She switched to a whole nother mode now. She's in gym.
Yeah, that's true, Drake. I kind of like that too. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. God, I miss MTV. I really do. Man.
Yeah, he looked over at the dude, looked back at him, and the dude said, "Bam!"
You can't fuck with her no more. She's in Jenny mode. Total Jenny mode now. There's no looking back.
Yeah.
It's over with.
She's getting serious.
She over there figuring out plans and shit.
How
we're gonna get out of here? And first off,
I whip Jason's ass. I whip Jason's ass in Jenny mode. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, it's like the first thing we need to do is tie up that crazy bitch, put her somewhere.
Find out why she's fucking nuts.
Yeah, Jason, Fred Durst was in a film. Oh, I forget the name of it. It was like a horror film that was done last year. It has Miss Rachel Ziegler in it as well. God, I forget the name of it right now. It's like a horror film, though. I heard it was pretty good for what it was.
You definitely got some cookies. Oh yeah. Oh, what? Has he put on some weight or something? Little Fred Durst.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Munching on the and shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. Like he's older than people think, man. He didn't make it. Limp Bizkit really didn't hit, and he didn't really hit.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, it's very true.
He was well into his 30s when Limp Bizkit was at their prime.
Handed to them, they got some balls on them. They did a free concert when the whole Napster thing was going on. They did a free concert. I mean, holy shit, dude! That group, it's like fuck.
Nice.
There's
a couple of bands I would love to go see, but I'll probably not get a chance to.
Plus, concerts are so ridiculously expensive now, man.
They are. I agree with you, Drake. I mean, I was blessed enough to go see Slayer and Testament and Megadeth, and that was the anniversary of Rust in Peace in the Cow Palace, aka the place that Ray Stevens built. I mean, that was you don't really know until you're in there. It's like, holy shit, Ray Stevens, the wrestler, wrestled here. My mom knows
Well,
about him. It's like,
well,
holy
and
shit.
all
And she said he was a nasty motherfucker.
yeah, yeah, and all the bands I listen to aren't operating no more. You know,
Hmm.
I don't listen to
With the
today's music.
Slayer, that was the concert when the bassist was still alive, I think. And Testament, they did their newer album. Is the one that had More Than Meets the Eye on it. I love that album. I love Testament. They're a Bay Area band. I love those dudes so much. And Megadeth, why not? That's the first time seeing Dave Mustaine up close. That dude's a big motherfucker.
My favorite Testament is Practice What You Preach, as far as the whole album goes.
Fade to Black is one I think I have. I have one of their albums.
Oh
I
yeah,
love the
Souls of
song.
Black.
Oh yeah, the song on Souls of Black, The Legacy is fucking great.
Yeah,
I
the
love
Legacy.
the
I have the
Legacy.
Legacy. Yeah,
It
it's one of
shows
those
the
older
power
CDs and
of
stuff like
the
that. So my
Great,
car
great voice.
stereo, I have to turn it up a little bit.
Great voice. He's got a great voice, Chuck Billy.
Oh yeah, the Legacy really shows the power
They
in his
went through
voice.
some lead singers. Then the original singer comes back. The More Than Meets the Eye is great. Well, that song talks about the September 11th stuff. I don't care. That's a hard fucking album. I love it a lot.
Okay, okay, all right, she's absolutely freaking adorable.
He was like, we'll just forget about it. Here, I'll put the mask on, and she said, "What? Oh, dude, come on, people are
Oh, a
getting
little bit of S&M here. We just need some
Oh yeah.
Mr. Halford in here.
bad
Oh,
timing. You know what I
man.
mean? It's like she's not with it right now.
No,
Look at
not at
that. It's
all.
almost like an antique old school like heater. You see how it looks and stuff like that? It's all white with the designs on it and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
this little
floor
girl just
heater.
needs
Those
a
are
hug,
dangerous
and
as
he's over
hell.
here trying to do it.
You don't put those next to a Stainmaster carpet.
Very
No.
subtle. He's later holding his dick.
Oh, the
I
Fanatic.
love
I've heard
them.
of the Fanatic there, Rusty. I heard it wasn't good for the most part.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I love them socks, man. I thought they're cool. They're fucking classic triple stripe socks. Freaking
A great
British
found
bulldog.
footage film with Jeremy Sisto in it called Hangman. I highly recommend everyone see that found
Oh,
footage.
I
It's
love
very good.
Hangman
Hangman
is
is
the
the
shit.
bomb. Of course, that
Oh
can happen.
god.
A lot of people don't. Yep, and that's where she sees it. Oh, she looks good here too.
Oh yeah. My man's got I spit on your grave.
Somebody lost a dick.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen my dick?
Paging my dick.
Yeah,
Oh, I Spit on Your Grave remake. That film's a masterpiece.
it is
You
good.
can't do that shit anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
I like it better than the original, and that's
I still need to see the original with Camille Keaton, but I mean,
it's yeah. I mean, it is what it is, but
right.
just the villains aren't, to me, just aren't very convincing. It's like they try too hard.
Yeah.
It's like certain films, like The Wraith, kind of sticks with me because of how 80s tropey it is. I just love it a lot. With Randy Quaid and Charlie Sheen. I mean, it's just good for that
They're trying to
release. I'm so happy Vestron released that.
You know, they're trying to channel Hess. The main guy's trying to channel David Hess, and he's just not successful at it.
Yeah, not at all.
Oh, on Last House on the Left remake. I like that remake. That's one of the better remakes ever done. Other than, like you say, that character, he's kind of tame compared to Hess's character. Yep, look, there they are. So this harkens to 10 Little Indians or whatever the book was called, Agatha Christie. So I think they're kind of aiming towards that in this film. You see, like the little dollhouse. It's like a castle there in the background.
Yeah.
I love a good old school dollhouse.
Yep.
They're like Ken and Barbie dolls.
I'd love to get me somebody to make me a custom Myers house so I could stick Michael in it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that would cost you bank.
That would definitely cost some bank. Because I would want it made like an old school dollhouse too, with the wood and the paint and everything.
Oh, I guarantee you there's some out there.
Where's
And I
the
would go
actual
to
house at? Is that actually in Illinois or Haddonfield?
No,
Or
it's right there in Los Angeles.
so it is in Los Angeles. Of course.
Yep, about 3 blocks from where it was to begin with. They
It's
moved it.
like that's always liked about that's always liked about Maxine. They put the nod to the Psycho House there when she actually goes up the stairs, up that alleyway up to the house. I always liked that. I was like, damn, that's hardcore.
They took the Myers house and they put it right across the street to the right from the dime store place or whatever that gets robbed.
Oh,
So it sits
yeah,
right beside it, just across the street.
that's Hollywood for you. It's like the
dude, the
Amityville house. I
whole
know where that's at and stuff like that. Even though, who, I mean, who would even live there? But it's like people want you off their property, so you have to keep your distance.
No,
I always wondered about the authenticity of the Amityville thing, knowing that the Warrens investigated it because they're quite frauds.
it is completely fake. Oh,
You still
Joe
got
has
like,
no faith.
well, other
These
than with
murders were real.
Amityville 2 and stuff like that too. That's kind of true gore, and I love that horror movie. That's one of the greatest films ever made, horror wise,
The
in my
murders
opinion.
happened.
Man, shit happened there.
The haunting did. The haunting did. The haunting was fake. Now the murders were real. The Feos did.
I believe the haunting is real. I believe in that shit. Nothing happens by happenstance. Period. Nothing.
Well, no,
Like,
no, Chris, for real, man.
yeah.
Lutz and them got together with the dude who wrote the book. Right.
Was
after
there
the
a red
murders
room there though, or was that fake?
And he said right there on the thing, he admitted that they made all that shit up because the murders
Man,
had this
yeah.
there. He admitted to it.
That's what I like about The Conjuring 2. I have to admit, with Lorraine Warren going in there, just with her character in that film, she said basically, "This is the most evil, the most I've ever felt here." Like she was literally terrified. I kind of agree. Bad shit happened there.
I've always believed that the Warrens were con artists, man. I don't believe in them at all. The movies, the first 2 movies are all right. They're cool, but
Yeah,
there's some shyster thieves, man.
I can agree, like with demonologists, but I mean, they kind of said the truth. I do believe with that evil is out there. Like the devil does exist. Like,
Hell yeah. Hell
yeah.
Like, I don't believe in
Oh
ghosts.
yeah, something's blocking the door. Oh yeah, he's all hanged
God.
there. Holy shit!
I don't believe
Oh,
in
he's all
ghosts. I
tied too
believe
with
in
the. He's
possession.
all hogtied basically.
Possessions do happen.
Went a little too far.
You just don't got the head spinning around. Jeffrey Dahmer was a true case of being possessed. I've always believed that.
Oh,
That's how
that's a
possession
good take. That's a hot take, Gore. I kind of like, yeah.
That's what you do when you're possessed. Your head don't spin around. You eat people.
Yeah, dude would plug in Exorcist Legion and just chant to himself.
Really, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's what a
Well,
footworker would do.
Well, with that's what I just liked about it, where Brad Dourif basically, when he says the Gemini killer is dead. No, I'm not. Look at me. I'm alive. Look at me. He was pissed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I see what you're saying about the entity, Rusty. But the thing about the entity is, though, is if that did happen, like she said it did, those were demons fucking with her, not ghosts. There is no ghost. When you die, you go one of 2 places. You don't roam around and fuck with people.
Well, I believe in purgatory. I mean, when bad shit happens in any place like a house, something violent happens and you stay there. That's what American Horror Story is based off of. It's always the same situation.
That's
the first season of American Horror Story.
That's that. Well, now you're talking about a religious discussion, which is always going to be very different.
Very true. No, very true. It's very true. That's a little. Sorry about that, Chad. It's a little bit off topic. I apologize. Kind of goes a bit deep into that.
But I'm a big believer of God, and if you believe in the Bible, there was only one ghost. You know what I mean?
That's true. I believe in that. I'm Catholic. I believe in that stuff too. I do believe like I say, I do believe nothing happens by like happenstance or coincidence. Like with the show, Was It Evil or whatever it's called? Like the priest even says that there's a lot of bad shit that happens throughout the world. That's just because people are evil pieces of shit, for the most part.
Yeah, it's just, things are just, there's so many things that are unexplained and are not supposed to be explained.
Right.
our minds can't handle it. They can't fathom the truth about certain things. We just can't.
Very true.
And if we really want to get into an interesting discussion, we could talk about flat Earth.
No.
That that's true. Satanic Panic and all that stuff too. ICP, one of ICP's albums, I think it was the Black Lotus or whatever it is. They had they put it in there, but it's like, you know how to do it. Gateway to Hell. You do a whole room. You build a room with no light shining in it, and you with all mirrors. Every wall's a mirror, and you put a pentagram in the center on the floor. There's your gateway. I'm like, holy shit! You gotta be out of your mind.
I would never give it a try, but you can record it and now you'll watch it later.
It's like Hellraiser. Really? Do you want to do it? Do you want to open the box?
No, but somebody can record them opening the box and I'll watch it happen,
True. Very true.
You record yourself.
Don't worry, May. This is not the old Gore channel, okay?
You're all good. You're all good.
She was like, man, is it time to book it? And I was like, no, this is nothing. Don't worry.
No, you're all good, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's yeah, it's all good.
No,
we're all great, sick people here. We all just like this stuff, but I have a healthy fear of evil. I'll say that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
she was like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys want to get into those discussions, come see me. We'll get into those discussions.
Well,
yeah.
No, see, she was. You guys weren't around. She was around at a very screwy time for me, where I was just there was a lot going on, and a lot. Strings were being pulled off, and
Yeah, Muffy.
Buffy. I didn't have a lot of patience for stupid shit.
Yeah, Buff. That's hilarious. But 579. Yeah, that's the year
it
was the year I was born, not the month. I was born this month, 1979.
she was no, it's time for them to book it. No.
Me too, Russ. I do fear human a-holes. I work in the grocery business. I deal with fucking people every day. The painting.
Right, yeah, see, you're see, that's amazing. Yeah, they're just here to agitate me, aren't they? Tell them to stop agitating me.
Oh, yep, there's the head there.
Tell them stop messing with me. I'm trying really hard. Be nice.
I'm your son. I get to mess with you all I want.
Be mean to me.
The children.
Sick people on me. I feel sorry for them people.
I love this fucking part, man, coming up here. Look,
yeah, she's at the door with that look on her face.
Punch it.
She's like, let me in, damn it. Let me in, damn it.
I mean, that was cool the way she slipped that knife in like that. That was a good effect.
Yeah. That's like all of Michael Myers.
This shit coming up here is fucking perfect, the way they do this. Because this guy here shits his pants 10 times. He's locked.
That's the old school door lock. Look at that underneath the door, like at the bottom part, dude.
Yeah, he's locked in the closet. He locked himself in the goddamn closet, man. And now he can't even help her.
Run. And now I tell her to run.
It's okay.
Watch this. This is hilarious. This poor guy. This fucking poor guy.
I like the way they have her eyeliner and shit like that. It's all kind of darker, but it's not running and shit like that. They do that on purpose.
Like, she looks more scared here than she did in President Part 2.
Like, she does. No, she looks terrified because she's not kind of like defending herself. You know what I mean? Like with the pitchfork and stuff like that, which is iconic. Which is an iconic scene.
Please, just let us leave. Buffy, you can stop now.
Oh, she was on the table.
Buffy is right now.
Stop.
Bobby, no.
I love you, kid. I love you. Don't hurt her. Leave her alone.
Yeah, I love the way Buffy
That
is right
knife is
now. It's really-
nasty, man. I love that knife.
And that is a Children of the Corn knife.
That's badass, man.
And here we go. Wow. So this was the first film to do this, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. This was the first film to do this, like this.
She just turned from confused to pissed.
Like you said, Gore. This is when everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Like, I mean,
Yeah.
now when we're older, we can appreciate this shit. This is like a giallo where you're like, "Well, wait a minute."
Dude, in the theater, you heard a collective, oh.
Yeah.
I swear to God. You did. It was like, oh.
Oh, just like that. And then you see it, like you see the kind of split in the blade.
Yep.
Very fucking funny. Yeah.
She's losing it. They're ignoring her, acting like they're in here, like she's not there.
And there's the older dude right there with the glasses.
Yeah, the one that took him over on the fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid, I love you. This poor guy.
I remember seeing this when I was younger. It was so like, oh, and he punches him. Yeah, and he kisses him on the neck.
He's distraught, man. Look at him.
Which would be pretty horrific if he died of a heart attack. You know?
Yeah.
Like.
See, because he thought his love was getting killed out there.
Yeah, he takes the makeup off and stuff like that and puts it on him.
He's hanging on his face.
April Fool's Day.
That's cruel, man.
I would hit every one of them. I'd hit every one of them.
Oh, yeah, I would for a time.
Well,
you guys.
This is her big plan.
Yeah, this was her big plan. This is where she tells the kind of story about it. So it's a good take on this.
Yeah. It's fucked up. Yeah.
My man says this
The whole thing though was him just losing it like that, man. He does such a good job because he was so upset, man.
Yeah.
He thought she was dead.
This is one of those films. It's almost like Seven. You can only see it like one time, really, to kind of get the ending wise, to where it doesn't like spoil you as much as it did the first time.
Yeah.
Films like this and Return to Horror High, I highly recommend. This would be a double feature for that. I am deadly serious, considering what the ending is for it.
She got business ideas. She's going to turn this into a whodunit place, which is a good
idea.
Right,
like 10 Little Indians or whatever it's called from Agatha Christie. This is a straight up like, I think Clue came a little bit after this or became before this, but it's kind of like that type of story.
Yeah.
The 88 jersey he's wearing.
Yeah, they all got sucked into it as it went. They didn't know until it was their time to get killed what was going on. So that kept it effective.
I'm so happy that it got you, man. Yeah, that's what got me when I was a kid when I saw this. I'm 45, going to be 46 in a few weeks. Seeing this for the first time, I was probably like 15 years old. Like, I was like, what the? I mean, I was disappointed, to tell you the truth.
It gets everybody. It gets everybody, and a lot of people go through the disappointed. Yep, at least for a minute.
There's the head. Like I said, it's all a setup. It's like, it's crazy. This film would work now in this era of filmmaking. It would work.
See, she got every one of them, one at a time. And then she let them know what her plan was as they went.
Him with the hat. Kills our ferryman.
Now she did a great job of being creepy, though, man. She was.
Boy, Amy Still's just sitting there like, you guys are pieces of shit.
Yeah, she's still not happy. I mean, you can see she still doesn't find the humor in it.
He holds the head right next to him.
Now, there's still something that they haven't explained yet.
Yes, they're all the champagne right there.
Which is, you see the girl sitting back there in the corner. She's not happy. You can see she's not happy.
Neither is the boyfriend.
You know, that chick sitting back in the corner there, she was just like, she had some cruel shit pulled on her that was kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
Which has got to do with the PTSD I was talking about.
It does. It can fuck with your head.
Like, especially what
Oh, mother, tell me not to come.
You know,
dude, that's an old school song.
With what she's been through, you don't make that part of the plan. You leave that out.
Yeah, he all brings the the head down. I have to admit, she looks good with the hat on.
Yeah, yeah. But it's still not over. See, she just kind of sits there looking disturbed. See, you can tell she's not happy.
Oh yeah, the short-headed one. She's all just like, yeah, I need a few more shots of this to.
Well, because she used a real situation and put it as a part of the shit, and you know, it's just uncool.
Oh, and there's the noose right there. I forgot about this scene. It's been a minute. Wow.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, this is.
And that's all cheap ass flipping champagne. That ain't Cristal or anything, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to give you a headache in the morning.
This fucking night train or something, yeah.
The fucking Mad Dog.
Oh.
Worst hangover ever.
Yeah, wine does leave a nasty fucking hangover.
Oh, and there's the present. Yeah, and guess what that is? I know what that is, but I'll leave that all to you, Chet, who haven't seen this, but I know what it is.
Yeah, see, she's kind of fucked with now.
This is a mind F right here. Yeah.
Like, what is going on here?
Happy birthday.
Cool, man. You get to get out of there. Well, you actually get to get off of work on it. See, look how weary she is because she knows how she's been the last couple of days. It's like, oh god, I don't know how much shit pulled on me.
Yeah, let me take a little swig of this.
See what's gonna happen.
Golden champagne. Damn. Oh, don't waste it.
He's wasting it.
It's just pouring all over the. Yeah.
It is. You can kind of see it even in the Look Movie 2 transfer. Big shout out to Look Movie 2 as well, man. Hand it to those guys and gals that do this. I mean, hell yeah, bring these movies to us. That's what it's about.
The music box.
Even with
the whole story told. Even with the whole story told, you're still intrigued. What the fuck's gonna happen here? You're still like, what the hell?
That's what I love about films like these. Man, my score just changed for this. I'll give my score in a minute.
She's shaking it. She don't even want to let it open. She's gonna shake.
She's like, nope. It happens to be like hella windy outside.
Like it's gonna blow up or something.
Oh,
you had to do it. Oh,
that's a big nod to Tenebrae. Hi.
nice.
There. Now
that's a big nod to Tenebrae.
Now we're even, you cruel bitch.
I love you.
Yeah, see, what happened was that they was playing that baby crying and stuff. What happened was that she lost the baby.
Yeah. Yeah, that one makes it worse. Yeah.
And
you see the wink from the Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
Oh, and a great song. Yeah, great shit, Keith. I'm glad you invited me here to do this.
She didn't appreciate her using that and making that baby cry thing and all that kind of stuff, which was uncool. It wasn't necessary to do that.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed it too. I've always, I was never as disappointed when everybody was going, "Oh, it's a movie theater." I was 13 years old, going, "Hey, man, that's still kind of fun." You guys are just mad because they got you.
I'm happy that you love this, man. It's very cool. Thank you for joining us tonight. I know, yeah, you're a great mom and stuff like that. You're doing your thing. Congrats on 1K subscribers too, sweetheart. You deserve it. You just do. You do.
Yeah. But yeah, this first time I've ever done this movie on my channel. So that's kind of my goal these days. I want to do a bunch of shit that I never did before, and there's still tons.
I'm happy I rewatched this. So I'm going to say this straight up. This film gets an 8 out of 10 for me. I am formerly the slasher dude, but he's all lurking in my mind like the Fiend. And yeah, we may get the slasher dude fun house soon enough. So yeah, but this is a great film. Solid 8 out of 10 for me. This is great.
It gets better as you watch. Like I feel that it has aged well. It's better than it was then. It really is. What's your thoughts on it, Drake? You've seen it a couple times now. You said you warmed up to it. What's your thoughts this time around?
Oh yeah, it's great for what it is. It's got some good little fake kills in there and everything. It's
well
definitely
done.
well done.
Yeah, at the start you don't realize it. That's what's the trip about it, man. First time seeing that, you're like, damn. And it's like, yeah, it gives that on you. It was a good twist during this time, definitely.
You're not gonna watch it and that shit happen, and you go, "I knew that was gonna happen." If you say that, you're a liar. I don't care. You're lying.
Yeah,
if you say that.
yeah. There is no. I knew that was going to happen.
Back then, anyway. Now nowadays, somebody might just see it for the first time and think, "Oh, because some shit like that's been done since then." But at this time, it hadn't been. So I just appreciated and respected the fact that they had the balls to go there and do something a little different. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks everybody for joining us, and hopefully everybody enjoyed the film. Oh yeah, man! April Fool's Day. 13 years old, seeing it at the theater. One of the many, and the place was packed too. It's packed. So a collective, when they seen everybody, it's like,
It's
that
good
was
time.
the reaction I had the first time I watched it. Was what?
A lot of everybody does for at least the first couple of minutes. They're like bullshit, So yeah, but
and then I was like, okay,
yeah, but yeah, I will. I don't know. I got my tournament going on here. Let me. There's something that I did want to get into with that. I don't know if anybody could really see it, but basically, what's happened so far in the tournament is hold on. I need to pop this up so I can see it. Just a second here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, we got some heavy hitters.
Joey McCall, in an upset win, beat Killer Pizza, and then Night Watch Zone beat John Dodolo, and Brandon, my son here, beat JT, which some would consider that an upset. I wasn't, because of course I know what you know, but a lot of people
good
don't
job
know
there.
you.
Awesome.
But anytime you can beat JT in horror trivia, you're kicking ass. There's one more matchup left this coming Sunday for the first round, and then that will leave 4 people left. That will be the semifinals. So far, we have one semifinal matchup ready, and that's Night Watch Zone versus Joey McCall. And the winner of Sundays will take on Drake, also in the semifinals, and then we'll go for the championship there. And then the champion there, I will take on sometime around the first or second week of May. So yeah.
Very cool.
So yes, thanks again. Thanks guys for joining me. Thanks Chris. Thanks to Drake. I much appreciate you guys. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. But until then, until next time, if I don't see you before Sunday,
see you on Disneyland.
Oh yeah, everybody take it easy and have fun. And here, let me leave you with a little bit of I don't know. We'll just call them white trash. How about that? Take it easy, everybody. That's Chris. That's
night,
Greg.
everybody.
I'm Dorphobe, and you are not.
Are not. Happy April Fool's Day.
Good luck to you. Your raggedy ass goddamn family for real. That's why you is a whole ass bitch for real. Reason why the f you live a miserable life except that you dumb, ugly, and for real. You should work for Putnam County. What the f you doing out here? You raggedy ass for real. Stupid bitch for real. How the f You got somebody else driving under the influence. Nick, no goddamn keys in the ignition. Was nobody driving? You stupid for real. Hey, count the put a county ass. That's what the don't cut him out his face. Cut his shit the same too, cause he's doing for real. He ugly, he's stupid for real. Work for put a county ass.
Because I am agoraphobe and you are not.